Some business owners are feeling very confused as they thought their business was going to be in the zone to be included in tonight's event, but they're telling me that's not the case. I did speak with Tick Sigerbloom, who put forth this whole event that's going on tonight, and he said to me in a text message, "I'm sorry that apparently we screwed up." Now, tonight's block party is to celebrate the area's planned revitalization. I spoke with the owner of Artie's, a steak bar coming to the commercial center, who tells me they are taking advantage of the opportunity to showcase their business and will be serving drinks and a variety of steak options at the event. I also spoke with the owner of a barber shop located at the New Orleans Square, which is adjacent to the commercial center, who tells me they are being fenced out.
This event was supposed to be for us, and now we're not included. As of 8:30 this morning, this dark tarp was added, so we can't even see in, they can't see us. So even if they don't have access, they can't even say, hey, look at the cool buildings, look at the cool shops, look at, everything around.
As soon as we heard this was happening, all hands on deck, even people that I haven't worked with in a while, I'm pulling in favors to make this happen. But we did it, and we're excited about the future.
Some, like Artie's here, will get to showcase their business at tonight's big event, while others are still in limbo and say this is impacting their bottom line. Now, I have seen a few people start to show up for tonight's event, and they are expecting thousands to be here at this venue. I've also seen several Metro officers arrive here, and they're patrolling the area, and I've also seen lots of fire trucks here as well. Reporting live, I'm Danny Maston, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.